Welcome back as we take you to Orsières in France for more highlights of Stage 2 of the FIS Ski Cross Europa Cup.
Before the finals, let's hear what the racers and their coaches have to say about ski cross.
When I was a kid, my father was competing in ski cross and I loved to go and watch him. But at that time, nothing was organised for kids. My first competition was the ski games here at Orsières. It was fun. In France, there was no structure for the kids to practice this sport. We could only train in alpine skiing.
I
was 100% an alpine skier until last year when I discovered ski cross. With 4 skiers all trying to get the fastest lines. Just love it.
Après des années d'alpin où j'en ai un peu eu ras-le-bol.
I did alpine skiing for years and got bored with it. So I tried ski cross and I liked it. It's a tough racing event because it's head-to-head competition. Of course, you have to be the fastest, and it's much more than red gate, blue gate, red gate, blue gate, and that's what I like. Many people think that it's much easier to be a ski cross coach than an alpine skiing coach. But it's not true. Ski cross is far more complex. You have to concentrate on so many things. The start, so many different features. You really need a specific training for ski cross skiing. It's so much more fun than alpine skiing, with all those jumps and 4 skiers all trying to get the fastest lines. Anybody who watches a ski cross event on TV can understand it. 4 skiers go head-to-head with the first 2 qualifying for the next round. It's like tennis. It can't be easier to understand. And it's fun watching. Skiers on vacation often stop by to watch us because it's spectacular. And we like this spectacular nature of ski cross. We're part of the show. It may look dangerous, but it's not. No more than alpine skiing. We're 4 skiers on the course, but we're looking for fun, not danger. Well, we're certainly not table tennis players. Ski cross is an outdoor sport, with all that implies. Of course, you can hurt yourself badly, but we try to forget it. Sometimes you just try to pass no matter what. We can even make contact, but most of the time you have to think very quickly and make the right decision. That's why you need a lot of training. When you are racing, you're very conscious. You know what has to be done. It's tough, but we're not totally insane. I like the atmosphere of ski cross. We know each other quite well, we get along, and it's fun to jump in the air. For me, Europa Cups are good training. It's a good way to ski runs, because for the World Cup events I sometimes find it difficult to advance to the next round. So thanks to the Europa Cups, I gain self-confidence, which I really need for the World Cups. To win a Europa Cup is a good start if you want to win a World Cup one day. A lot of countries now have a Europa Cup team. We created ours last year because we had a World Cup team already. It's quite the same recipe, some riders, 1 coach, and a lot of fun. The competition here is tough because the Europa Cup Tour is a sort of waiting room for the World Cup. That's where the riders gain the confidence they need for the next step. In France, we're very lucky. We can organise Europa Cups very well. We have good experience in designing ski cross courses. I think we've got the best courses in Europe.
And so we move on to the finals, but we start off with the small final for the women, which consists of the 3rd and 4th place riders from the semis. And we have Christina Langreiter in yellow, Lydia Pechikova in red, Lily Spicer from Australia in blue, and the green bib worn by the Swiss girl, Chloe Nicotille. Well, as you can see, no improvement in the weather here at Orsières for Stage 2 of the FIS Freestyle Ski Cross Europa Cup. Linda Pechikova leads from Lily Spicer and Chloe Nicotille in 3rd. Christina Langreiter seems to have dropped pretty far back and possibly out of contention already. And it looks like Liz Spicer in the blue has gone wide there, missing the flag. Disappointment for the Australian skier. That means we have a two-horse race between Pechikova and Nikatsi, with Langreiter just too far behind now to make a difference. Nikatsi is certainly not giving up as she closes the gap with the leader as we approach the final few jumps. It may be too little, too late. And indeed it is. And Lydia Pechikova holds out for victory in the small final. Well, it's good to see Langreiter and Spicer have made it safely to the bottom in 3rd and 4th place respectively. And we move on now to the women's final, and in green we have Jorinda Müller, Amelie Schneider in red, the blue bib Victoria Struck, and finally Maya Avarenova in yellow. It's a pretty even start by all 4 riders, and they're cleanly over the first jump, all hoping to edge out an early lead. And that lead looks like it's gone to Victoria Struck, but Jorinda Müller is hot on her heels. This is the reverse position from the first semi-final in which the Swiss girl won. And all still pretty close as they snake down. But Amelie Schneider has managed to move up 2 places in first and take the lead. And we have contact there, and Jorinda Müller has gone down. She flies into the barrier out of the race. Not sure if our leaders are aware of that or not, but they need to be remaining focused and concentrate on the job in hand. Plenty of air there by the remaining 3 riders, and the gap between Schneider in first and Struck in second has lengthened. It looks like it's Schneider's to lose now, as there's just a few more jumps and rollers before the last big jump at the finish. And Amelie Schneider from France takes the win ahead of Russia's Victoria Struck and their countrywoman Maya Avarenova in 3rd. Congratulations then to Amelie Schneider, who looks delighted with her win, if not a bit exhausted. And so it's on to the men's small final, and we have Sergei Rydzik from Russia in yellow, Arnaud Dunant from France wears blue, with fellow countryman Lucas Dandeville in red. And finally we have a 3rd Frenchman in the shape of Yann Dumas-Baudron in green. A very even start by all 4 men over the first jump. Lucas Dandeville has managed to edge out a slight lead as all 4 riders snake their way down the course. Visibility not great, so plenty of concentration needed. It's all about finding the right line for the riders while watching the skier in front of you, and to be ready to pounce on an opportunity to sneak ahead. And there's a great battle for second going on there with Sergei Rydzik in yellow, just holding off the green bib of Yann Dumas-Baudron. And Dumas-Baudron loses his footing there and drops back to 4th. Just goes to show what a few seconds can do in ski cross. And just as we say that, Arnaud Dunant in blue has come from 4th to 2nd place and is hot on the heels of the leader, Lucas Dandeville, as we approach the last few jumps. And it looks like Dandeville will hold on for the win, but it's going to be close for 2nd place. Over the final jump, and there's nothing in it for 2nd place. And it looks like Dunant has just taken it by the narrowest of margins, with Dandeville taking the overall win. So we move on to the main event, and there's Leonid Makarov from Russia in green, turns Chiknivorian from France in red. Next to him, Hughes Berry from Switzerland in yellow, and finally Gio Fiore also from Switzerland in blue. Not the best of starts from Fiore as they take the first jump. It's Leonid Makarov who manages to sneak into the lead, but turns Chiknivorian as hot on his heels. And again, plenty of air over that jump. Despite the bad start, Fiore has managed to stay in contention, keep up with the pace of the top 3. Mekurakov still leads, but he goes down. Somehow manages to get back on his feet very quickly, but collides with Berry, and he is out of the race. So 4 becomes 3 as Chiknivorian has a moment there over that jump, but manages to stay on skis. It means Fiore can extend his lead. Fiore probably not aware that there are only 2 riders behind him, but all he can do is ski his own race, trying not to worry what's going on behind him. Comfortable lead now, Fiore, as we approach the final jump. And indeed, Gio Viore takes the win. And yet again, it's going to be a very close call for second, but it's Terence Chiknivorian who manages to take it ahead of Eusbury. Well, a great final there, which brings to a close stage 2 of the FIS Freestyle Ski Cross Europa Cup.